I'm Philemon Downtown. I would like to greet all of you, the people of Upper Nile State, back home and in the diaspora here. Um, I just want to comment on the question that is playing on social media about the appointments of new governor of Upper Nile State. And I found it is very interesting when some of the people are asking why not Mabaan, and it brought a lot of discussion on social media about the state of our affairs and the appointments and how the state power allocations has been you know, uh, divided in the state. So I think it is very interesting for us to discuss, and also some of us has to comment on it. Before I go to details, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate my brother, uh, comrade James Odok, for winning the heart of the SPLM IO leadership and appointed him as the new governor of Upper Nile State. I wish him success and looking forward working with him for the betterment of our state. And that is something all of us, we need to be a part of the process to end the crisis that destroyed the social fabric of our community. It is my prayer that God will give him wisdom as he's going to deal with the situation in the state. Let me come back to the question that is playing on social media by the people of Upper Nile State. I found this very interesting. Uh, but let look in a different angles. Uh, I believe that most of you understand and rate the peace agreement of 2018 that is stipulated the slides of power sharing ratio based on the political party, that part of this agreement. And the power in chapter 1 agreement is already laid there, who take what. So whether you are taking a big slice of pizza or a small or half, so that is how the peace agreement is stipulated, how the power should be distributed. But when it went to the states, it got worse, because in the state, then we are looking on which tribes takes what slide. See, and that is make sound like funny, and sound like it is not in the agreement. And that is true. It is not in the agreement that which tribes will take what in the state. Because agreement doesn't say it, which tribes will take what in the agreement, but it says that which party actually take what. And it is up to party to come up with the way they're going to distribute their own cake or their own slides to whoever they think it is, their supporters. See, and that is what happened in Upper Nile State. When the governor of Upper Nile State was appointed, I know that there are a lot of questions that's going on social media, and that is a fact, and that is the situation that we are in. The problems of appointments is that the power has been divided based on the tribes in the states. And this is a problem. And nobody's saying it is a tribal uh, power sharing. But if you look at the appointment, it sounds is a tribal. And this is a danger, is very dangerous for a state to function, because how many tribes on that state? And if one tribe is not represented, then what will happen is the chaos. You see, they will come up with their own way. Oh, our tribes are not there, and that is why sometimes I oppose the tribal representation, instead of bringing a capable leaders that have a fair and just and equal distributions of the benefits or resources to all tribes or whatever, groups you came from, you know, and that is the problems we are facing. And not only Maban are the one who asking that questions. Why not Maban? Because if you look at the power ratio distribution, not only in the IU, even if you look in the government, which is the IG and other political opposition, I cannot blame other political opposition, but mostly Maban are in IG. A majority of the 99% Maban are IG. The few who are in IU, like myself, majority are not here, But even if you look at the side of the IG, Maban has been denied completely. You see, and that raise even within the Maban people, are we South Sudanese? If we are a South Sudanese, then it denial went beyond repair. You see, and that is where the question of when the state begin to appoint people in the key position in the Upper Nile state, most of the key position Maban are not there. I see. But some of us who are in the political advocates, we say, no, 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 it is okay. Even if you are not there, but let's wait for the benefit of distribution of the resources. You see, and that is the problems people are asking, and people are questioning the leadership. People are, just question the state of, whether Maban and Koma are a part of Upper Nile State or South Sudan. And, this is problematic. It is a real problems that we are facing in our community, and that is something. Personally, I wrote a letter to the chairman that, you know, Upper Nile has a lot of problems. Why not you try a different people? You see, and this is something nobody answer nobody. You see, but to me, I see it doesn't matter. Whoever comes, what we need is the good leadership. The administration that is function, fair, and just, and see everyone in the state equal in the side of the law. You see, the problem that we want to end is not a problem of tribal representation, but the problems of insecurity, ignorance, poverty, you know, and lack of development in the state should be the priority that we should question whether the leader or the governor that is appointed capable of addressing all these needs. You see, these are the questions that I encourage all the society to engage in a civic debate, a discussion. We see the failures. Myself as a IU, for 2.5 years, we govern the state. The reforms that we've been talking about is not happening in the state. You see, and that is going to be danger for IU if the election is going to happen. People are going to judge us based on our performances, not based on what we talk, our performances. You see, and that is why the letter that I sent to the chairman, I challenge the ideas of if we want to win Upper Nile State, then our performance need to be changed. You see, so these are the problems I see. Uh, Insecurity should be the priorities. Poverty also need to be prioritized, and things like infrastructure development will not happen. This will be as a second or a secondary because the the primary is the insecurity. The moment we end the insecurity, then easily we can go to the secondary, which is the infrastructure development agenda. You see, but now our people are living in fear, community versus community. Children are growing up in the POC, which is taken care by US. It is a shameful leadership. So I wish the new incoming governor should look beyond tribal representation. I heard that, many already, go, oh, this is our friend, he came. And this is a problem. What I see in Upper Nile state is not our people fighting themselves, but I see lack of leadership in the state. The leadership, we have a leadership that doesn't care. We have a leadership that polarized our communities. We have a leadership that always looking only for the benefit of the resources, not for the people. Therefore, I desire to see we need to decolonize the mindsets of our people so that they can be able to unite and demand their benefits from the government, not from any tribes. See, what they are fighting now, the fighting that is taking place in the state, it is a benefit of these crazy leaders. You see, they want people to be in that state so that nobody will question their performances, and that is the problems. So I am, the question that raised on social media is irrelevant because it's not about who will be appointed, but what you can do for your people. See, whether they came from the same communities and they are performing and answering the needs of our people, there is no problems. I see, there is no problems because they are doing the interests of the people, even if they came from the same family and performing better and answering the needs of our people. I don't think so. It is a problem. So my message is the first thing: let's end the insecurity. Working with the governor, new governor, to end the insecurity from all of us, whether political class, religious leaders, and all of us who is in the political advocacy and all the faith-based organization leaders. Let's collectively weigh our support behind the governor, and then we can end the insecurity, poverty, ignorance, and decolonize the bad mindsets of it is our land and we don't want to share with them. These are bad ideas. But if the land, you're not benefiting from the land, then your war against your other communities are meaningless. You see? So what we need is we need land to benefit you, the communities. You see? So I think that is the mindset need to be decolonized. And then we can insert the mindsets of demanding the fair share. And that is something I think I'm so glad the new governor is coming in. And I know I tried, that to influence the leadership that they should give us a chance. Myself, I advocated and love it that leadership need to give me a chance, but I couldn't make it because of the representation of Islam. Peace is light in the states, and I'm okay. I always will be available for my brother uh, James Adok, Comrade James Adok, and working together because I want to see the ethnic war in our state must come to an end. And thank you, and God bless you.